If you are someone who wakes up early and turns on the television to check the weather, then you definitely know the face of Laura Tobin. For years, she has been a steady and friendly presence in our living rooms, telling us whether to grab an umbrella or put on our sunglasses. She is widely respected as one of the most talented meteorologists in the business, known for her deep knowledge of science and her passion for the planet. But lately, people are talking about Laura for a reason that has nothing to do with the rain or the sun. She has been stepping out in a series of outfits that have left her fans and the general public absolutely breathless. From stunning red carpet gowns to bold and fashionable dresses on her morning show, Laura has transformed into a true style icon. In this video, we are going to take a deep look at the most unforgettable fashion moments of Laura Tobin. We will explore how she balances her serious career in science with her love for high fashion, and we will show you the specific outfits that caused a massive stir on social media. You really need to watch this video until the very end because we are going to talk about a very special outfit she wore during a trip to the North Pole and the surprising reason why it became one of her most famous looks ever. To understand why Laura Tobin is so popular today, you have to look back at how she started. She wasn't just another presenter who wanted to be on television. She was a scientist first. Born in Reading, England, Laura had a fascination with the weather from a very young age. She didn't just want to talk about the clouds. She wanted to understand why they formed. She went to the University of Reading to study physics and meteorology, which is a very difficult subject. After she finished her studies, she joined the Met Office, which is the official weather service in the UK. This is where she learned the hard work of forecasting. She worked for the Royal Air Force providing weather reports for pilots, which is a job where you have to be incredibly accurate. If you look at photos of Laura from these early days, you see a young woman who was focused, professional, and very serious about her work. She was breaking into a field that was often dominated by men, and she did it with a lot of confidence. Her move to television happened when she joined the BBC weather team. This was her first time in the national spotlight, and viewers quickly noticed her. She had a way of explaining complex science in a way that everyone could understand. But it was when she moved to a major morning show on a different network that her star really began to shine. This was a different kind of environment. Morning television is more relaxed and allows for more personality. This is also where Laura's fashion journey really began. In the beginning, she wore very simple and traditional outfits. Dresses that were professional but not very bold. She was still establishing herself as a trusted voice in the morning. But as she became more comfortable and more popular with the audience, she started to take more risks with her wardrobe. One of the first times Laura really stunned the public was during a major awards show. Most people were used to seeing her behind a weather map, wearing a standard daytime dress. But when she stepped onto the red carpet in a floor-length shimmering gown, the cameras couldn't stop clicking. She looked like a Hollywood movie star. The photos from that night went viral instantly. People were gasping at how different she looked outside of the television studio. She had a glow and a level of glamour that no one expected from a weather presenter. This was a hook for her fans. They realized that Laura had a hidden side that was full of style and elegance. From that moment on, people started paying much closer attention to what she wore every morning. As the months went by, Laura's morning show outfits became a daily topic of conversation on social media. She started wearing bolder colors like bright reds, deep purples, and electric blues. She also started experimenting with different materials. One of her most famous, Breathless moments happened when she wore a form-fitting leather-look dress. It was a very modern and edgy choice for a breakfast television show. When she walked onto the set that morning, her co-hosts were even surprised. The internet exploded with comments from fans who loved the bold new look. It showed that Laura wasn't afraid to push the boundaries of what a weather girl was expected to wear. She was proving that you could be a brilliant scientist and a fashion-forward woman at the same time. What makes Laura's style so engaging is that she always looks like she is having fun with it. She doesn't just wear clothes because a stylist told her to. She wears things that reflect her bright and energetic personality. She often shares photos on her social media of her outfit of the day, and she is very open with her fans about where she gets her clothes. She wears a mix of high-end designer pieces and affordable items from the high street, which makes her very relatable to the women watching at home. They see her looking amazing and realize that they can achieve that look too. This connection with her audience is one of the reasons why she has become such a big influence in the world of fashion. However, Laura's life isn't just about red carpets and pretty dresses. She is a very hard worker and a dedicated mother. She has been very open about her journey as a parent, especially the difficult time she had when her daughter was born very prematurely. During that time, the public saw a very different side of Laura. She was vulnerable, brave, and incredibly strong. When she eventually returned to work, her fans welcomed her back with open arms. They saw her as more than just a presenter. They saw her as a hero. This emotional bond with the public is why they are so supportive of her. When she wears a stunning outfit and looks happy, her fans feel a sense of joy for her. They want her to succeed and to look her best because they have seen her go through the hardest of times. One of the most impressive things about Laura is how she uses her fame for a good cause. She is a massive advocate for climate change awareness. She doesn't just talk about the weather. She talks about the future of our planet. She has traveled all over the world to report on environmental issues. One of her most famous trips was to the North Pole. She wanted to show the world the reality of the melting ice caps. The photos and videos from that trip are breathtaking, but for a different reason. They show Laura in heavy, professional Arctic gear, standing in one of the most beautiful but dangerous places on Earth. Even in those photos where she is covered in layers of thermal clothing, her beauty and her passion shine through. This was an outfit that truly left everyone breathless because of the message behind it. It showed that she was willing to put herself in a difficult situation to tell an important story. When she returned from the North Pole, she wrote a book about how we can all do our part to help the environment. She has become a leading voice on this issue, and she often uses her fashion choices to support her message. For example, she has started wearing more sustainable clothing and highlighting brands that are eco-friendly. She is showing the world that being fashionable doesn't have to be bad for the planet. This modern approach to style is very inspiring. She is teaching her audience that we can make better choices without sacrificing our love for beautiful things. This is another reason why people are so drawn to her. She has a purpose and a mission that goes beyond just being on television. Despite all her success and her status as a style icon, Laura remains very humble. She often jokes about her nerdy side and her love for clouds and atmospheric pressure. This balance between her high fashion looks and her down-to-earth personality is her secret weapon. She doesn't take herself too seriously. If she makes a mistake during a live broadcast, she laughs it off. If her hair gets messed up by the wind during an outdoor report, she jokes about it. This authenticity is what makes her so lovable. People don't just admire her for her outfits. They admire her for the person she is. She feels like a friend you can trust, which is the most important quality for any morning show presenter. Before you go, we want to hear from you. What is your favorite Laura Tobin moment? Do you love her more for her serious science reports? Or are you always waiting to see what she is going to wear next? And what do you think about her work as a climate change advocate? Let us know all your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from our community and chatting about our favorite stars. If you enjoyed this video and found it engaging, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps us out. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update on the most interesting and stylish people in the world. We have many more stories and deep dives coming your way soon, and you won't want to miss a single one. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.